Hello and welcome to another edition of Dashawns2cents. We're live for the Wrestling Guy Store here at Chris Masters. How you doing, man?
Hey, what's up, brother?
In a bar in Cairo, the dog.
Hold on a second.
Albert, okay.
And Cairo.
And we got Cairo with us.
Cairo, the very special boy right here. Hey, did you just try to bite me?
On camera, we got proof. No,
What? We'll do this right now. Get him.
So how was the signing today?
It was good. You know, I love the wrestling guy, a.k.a. David Gomez.
Yeah,
I come down here quite often, and, you know, this is obviously a new store for him, great location.
Yeah.
And also it's California. I mean, this is home. I mean, we're not directly family, but, you know, we're like, it's like family, kind of. You know, when you travel the world and you do stuff out here and you see the wrestling fans out here, it's cool.
So your indie experience has been cool since you left the D?
Get off of that. Stop eating chip bags. What?
Your indie experience has been good since you left the D?
Oh, yeah, man, it's a blast. It's a blast. WWE's great, and that's the only place in the biz you're going to get rich, but what I'm doing is I make a living, and I'm having fun doing it. Most fun of my life, so.
And that's what matters.
Exactly, man.
You had the Vendetta Pro Heavyweight title for a while. How was winning that?
I was cool. Billy Blade runs a hell of a promotion out here in California. Him and Kirk White really are, you know, they're just, I mean, those are the two guys out here in California that really run great promotions that I've seen. I just worked for a guy a couple of days ago named John Cooper, who ran his first show in Northern California, which was a success. So we're bringing back wrestling here to the West Side.
Talk about your work with Outback Promotions last year with Joey Ryan Cashew.
With Joey Ryan.
And then Cashew at the Outback Dome.
Was that the one over in...
this is that down the street.
With Pete Doyle?
No.
Who ran? Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Oh, yeah, those were fun. I'm trying to remember what I did, though, at those shows.
Barry was at one, and then Morrison was at the other.
Yeah, it eludes me. I mean,
okay.
when you go to a different place every week, sometimes I remember the show. There was like a tag match or something.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. Close by, you know, I could sleep in my own bed that night. You know, that's a good
What's
part.
one of your favorite matches since you've left the WWE?
I just had a really good one against the guy named I don't want to get it wrong, Concussion, and that was down in Utah. But and also Thatcher.
Timothy Thatcher.
Great
wrestler.
Amazing talent. We had a good match. Unfortunately, I was sweating so bad there was a puddle in the ring, so it was like a slip and slide. There's a lot, you know, there's a lot of great talent and there's a lot of not so great talent, you know, on the indies. So, you know, you just got to make the best out of it when you can show up to a show. And I can see that at this point. I'm 10 years in, so I'm good. And I can say when somebody's not good. And when they're not good, you try to get through it, you know what I mean? But then when you do have somebody who's an athlete and knows their stuff, knows psychology, then it's fun.
Yeah, 10 years, you really got a lot better. People, when you first started, people were kind of on you. I remember talking to you when Pappy said you got better when they released you. You were at your best matches.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when they signed me, I was 19 years old. So I mean, as a year in, and I came in as with the perception of being a bodybuilder turned wrestler, and people resent that, but that's not the case. I always loved wrestling, and I worked out for the intention of wrestling, and you know, it takes a while to get this. Not everybody can be Kurt Angle and get it in a year.
Yeah.
You know, like it takes a while to get past moves and spots and really understand what it's about, which is psychology, the art of it, the art of storytelling. That's what it's about.
One of my favorite things you did was the Master Lock Challenge. How was doing that in the WWE? It was fun.
It was cool, man. It got the hold over. I mean, people still react to it to this day. You know, you give it enough TV time. You know, you put a face to it like mine, and it's gold.
Who was your favorite person to do it to? What was your favorite segment?
Shawn Michaels, main event Raw. I mean, for a full Nelson challenge to be a main event on Raw is crazy. I mean, think about that. You know what I mean? So it had been built up just right. It was perfect, and you know, the segment turned out real well. I mean, I remember it being real hard to hold it for as long as we had it, though. My arms were turning purple.
What do you wish you had done in WWE?
Oh, where do you start?
It's like
I mean, everybody wants to win the world title and, you know, get the push and all that stuff. But, I mean, one of the more realistic and immediate goals was to shake the whole image of, oh, the guy can't work or he's just a body, and, you know, go out there and show people I can perform and I can do it, and that's what was important to me.
I remember my favorite things, you worked with Elimination Chamber once?
Yes.
Carlita, that was pretty good. How was the experience with Elimination Chamber? Is that brutal as everybody says it is?
Well, I mean, I didn't have to take any of the bad bumps.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it was different. It was unusual. I've never been in a match like that, so, you know, you have a lot of questions in your head. And I was still very green in my career, so, I mean, now I would probably go into it with a better understanding even though the match turned out real well. I mean, looking back at it, I mean, the thing was I was green and I was new at that point. But like, I could have a good match with guys who were better than me, but I couldn't have a good match with guys of my talent who were lesser than, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know, now I've developed into a guy who can have at least a decent, if not good, to great match with almost anybody.
What do you about them giving your entrance kind of a Tonga last year? I know some people mentioned it to you. You hadn't seen it. You still haven't seen it?
People will argue that I took Lex Luger's gimmick, so I mean, whatever. The circle goes on and on and on, but I haven't even watched it once.
It wasn't that good.
But he's a body guy, so
Yeah,
respect to Otunga.
So what other activities are you doing other than wrestling? Yes, other activities.
I work out a lot.
Yeah, we can see that. Man.
Yeah.
Like guns.
I work out, you know, I stay interested in politics.
Politics,
You know.
like Kane is in politics. He wants to run for senator.
Is he going to?
Yeah, he wants to run in Tennessee.
Oh, good. I hope he does. He's a smart guy.
Yeah.
And but he's libertarian, which is
Yeah.
kind of a lost cause. I mean, that's just ain't gonna happen. But not to get into politics too much.
Yeah.
And you know, I ball this guy up every once in a while, show him what's up on the court.
That never happened.
Lakers fan, we see. Kobe fan.
Oh yeah, Lakers representing, LA representing. Bye guys, thank you. Till next time.
I don't know why you're still wearing that shirt.
Hey man, quit. He's on that haterade, man. See, this isn't Gatorade, it's haterade. Keep drinking, keep drinking, keep drinking.
Now it's time for interviews. Well, plugs. What kind of plugs do you want to plug right now?
Shoot, man. Chris Masters, you know, the social media crap. Chris Masters 310 310. That's Los Angeles area code. Masterpiece83 gmail.com. And what else is there? You can find me on Facebook if you want. I don't know what you're saying, camera woman.
Instagram.
Oh, Instagram is same thing, Chris Masters 310. Thank you, though. We don't have to act like you're not here. There is somebody operating that camera, just so you know.
Sophie, the camera woman, Sophie.
Yeah.
Filmed a lot of my interviews.
She's quite lovely, actually. We should put her on camera.
She's been on the show. So thank you guys for taking your time out to talk to me, man.
Hey, pleasure, man, pleasure. Make
Thank
sure
you, thank you, Albert. Thank you, Alvar, and Cairo.
Say bye, Cairo.
Nice.
Cairo, say bye.
Bye, Cairo. So make sure to like this video and peace, people.
Peace. West side till we die.